Welcome to Simply Liminal. My name is Stacy. This is my daily 2-card reading for Saturday, December 30th, 2023. Ooh, we are getting close to the end of this year, just on the tail end of wrapping things up. I believe that liminal spaces are doorways or gateways or transition points where we're open to learning new information, or information comes to us in a more open manner. And I think that tarot cards and oracle cards are a simple way for us to kind of learn that energy, to get a message from our inner self, our spirit guides and guardians, the divine universe around us. And I, like I said, I think this is a simple way for us to learn things. So as I have with my other daily 2-card readings, I'm looking at the energy of the day and the focus of the day. So the energy is the energy that's directed towards us from the universe, from our world, from our environment. And then the focus is then the intention or the effort or the response that we put into that energy. So again, this is the 3rd day, I believe, that we've been working with this week on the Wisdom of Avalon Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. It's a gorgeous deck. It's very deep and it feels very divine to me. From the moment I worked with it, I was like, wow. So I would like to call in my spirit guides and guardians, your spirit guides and guardians, the spirit guides and guardians of the collective. And I ask that they allow me to be a clear channel for the information to help let us know about the energy and focus of the day. So let's look at our energy of the day. Here we have our energy card. Put that where you can see it. And then focus that we put back into the day. All right, so here are our cards. I'm going to continue to try to read these cards intuitively. And then I will look into the guidebook because Colette has written some beautiful, beautiful things here. So our energy for the day is the Novice. This is interesting. This is not a card that I've drawn very much in the years that I've worked with this deck. So I'm going to read what's on the card. It says, innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, unstable curiosity. So it's a little unstable, the energy that we're getting. And it's interesting as we're kind of wrapping up this year that we're kind of getting, and we're on the cusp of something new. Every year there's an end and a beginning. We're getting kind of a beginning. It's a beginner, and there's innocence involved in that and a little bit of ignorance. We don't know much about what we're doing, and maybe we're a little bit unstable in our curiosity. The card itself shows a female. She has a staff. She has a little pouch of goodies with her. I'm not sure what is in there, but she looks a little bit like the wind is taking her. And she looks maybe a little bit unsure. That's what I see in the artwork of this card. So again, the energy of this day might be not unstable, but kind of brand new. Maybe something that we've never seen before, you know, a new kind of energy. Is that a new person that we're meeting? A new gift coming into our life? I don't know. Let's look at the focus card and see if that kind of helps us. Oh, sorry. Let me look at, I wanted to read here first. I got so excited about this card that I forgot to kind of do the details. So again, I said the Novice is innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, or unstable curiosity. So a couple of those things sound positive, like innocence and beginner. That sounds pretty positive. But then you get ignorance and unstable curiosity, which makes you a little cautious, you know, like, oh, maybe this isn't so great. Anyway, innocence, naivety, foolishness, early knowledge, not yet integrated, the ability to see the world untainted, and learning ability. These are the aspects of the Novice as she appears in your life. The Novice is reminding you to be teachable and humble. If you don't know something, don't pretend that you do. Chances are that you'll make an error that may cost you more than what you wish to pay. New information is coming, and this is the time to be open to learning and expanding. The Novice also reminds you to be like a child and remember the wonder and awe you had once for the world around you, when discovering magic was an essential part of everyday experience. Be gentle with yourself. The greatest gift of the Novice reminds you that The greatest gift the novice reminds you of is that you are always at the beginning of some area of your life. Patience and slow movement is required when the novice appears. Okay, so like I said, new energy, a little unseen, a little unforeseen, a little not nerve-wracking, but something that you didn't maybe anticipate. So let's look at the focus card now and see how we should deal with this brand new energy that's coming at us. So here's a beautiful card. I love this one. This is the Grail Knight, and it says romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. This is kind of a nice balance to this, isn't this? The novice is the beginning, really, and the Grail Knight, look at what he's received. He's done all the hard work. He's received the Grail. He is down on bended knees, just in awe of the accomplishments that he has, but also of, you know, everything that led him to his goal. So this kind of, to me, looks like we need to, like, for me, I see this as we need to take all the expertise that we have already acquired in our lives. And every one of us has some sort of something that makes us special. We all learn things every day. That's such a great gift in life, that we're constantly learning, that we're open to new things, and that some of us are skilled in certain ways and some of us are skilled in other ways. But the Grail Knight is a skilled man who has, or woman, you know, who has received all the training he needs to acquire his goal. And now we're looking back at the energy of the day, which is brand new, innocence, ignorance, a new skill without practice. He's got all the practice to get to his goal. New skill, but no practice yet. So I think we want to take that focused energy and just put it back into the newness. Everything that we already know in our life, everything that we've learned and acquired is helping us now not really start over, but look at a new goal. You know, all the things that we know are now on a brand new goal. So let's read what she has wrote about the Grail Knight here. Romance, illusion, and seeking the sacred. Romance and seeking that of which is sacred. Such are the missions of the Grail Knight. He represents the coming together of the elements to form perfect life through a union of heaven and earth, or he signifies a romantic union of lover with lover. In the beginning of all relationships, there's a time when everything is perfect. One seeks out the discovery of love and the treasures of the other, all the while holding up a mirror in which beauty and perfection are reflected. There is both truth and illusion in that. When the Grail Knight appears, he lets you know that your own beauty, perfection, and innermost desires may be reflected in the mirror that is held up by the love of another. Indeed, love is in the air. Perhaps it's time for you to fall in love with yourself. That's beautiful advice. I sometimes find that the things that are hardest to love are ourselves. It's easy to love our pets, our family. Well, sometimes it's not, but for the most part, it's easy to love those things. It's easy to love a sunrise or a foggy morning, but it's hard to love ourselves sometimes. We know our innermost self, and sometimes we know the truth that we're not as beautiful as the illusion in the mirror. But we're looking at a brand new mirror here, a brand new everything. So we're going to take all that focused energy that we have, all the training, everything that's led up to this moment, and putting it into this brand new energy that's coming at us. And I tell you what, this reading makes me excited for the day. I'm really hopeful, and maybe for the new year that's coming too. I just feel like it has really good energy. I hope that you found this reading helpful or connected with it in some way. Or found it helpful. I would love to hear your comments if you have any. I would love to hear what you think about this deck. It's a beautiful one, and it feels, like I said, so mystical to me. I would appreciate a like with the video if you enjoyed that. Thank you for your time. Thank you for visiting Simply Liminal with me. My name is Stacy.